stop. Like, this is the first sound that people will hear when they listen to this episode. You realize that, right? I mean, it is the most Gia introduction of all time, which is that Gia does exactly what she wants to do. So I just want to welcome.
Hi, Gia.
Hi, Ruben. Hi, Ayushi. Thanks for having me, you guys.
I'm so excited that Gia has decided to come spend her afternoon talking to us about her least favorite topic in the whole world, singlehood, because Gia loves only one person, Gia. Correct? And she wants to change the world and make sure that everybody feels that way too. Right?
I mean, no, I don't. Nobody can feel like me. I'm amazing.
And now you know what this podcast is going to be like.
But they don't have to feel that about you. They can feel that about themselves, no?
Yeah, they should feel
That's
that
what
about
I
themselves.
meant. I didn't meant like the whole world is automatically falling in love with Gia. I meant the whole world is automatically falling in love with themselves.
Can
Can you hear the tension?
Wait, but 1 minute. You said that the whole world is falling in love with themselves.
Yeah.
Because?
That's what you encourage in people.
Oh, to fall in love with themselves. Yes. I always tell people to be
She's
their
an older woman.
100% true selves, at least to themselves. Yes.
She's an slightly older woman, and we have to give her
Explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Also, I wish you could see the hand gestures that Gia is making. Simulated blowjob, I call that.
No, it's a hand job, no?
No, hand job. She was doing both.
Both,
but
yeah.
It was so
two men.
Exactly.
Two
So
men.
either it was an orgy or a threesome.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is Gia doesn't talk about. Gia is elegant and she is from South Bombay. She doesn't do all of this crass behavior.
She's the most crassest woman I know.
Which is why I thought it was incredibly ironic that she was.
No, I'm quite a prude actually in life.
Are you really?
Yeah, major dude. I went for this bachelorette once and we were 7 girls.
Okay.
Every one of them had a husband. I was the only single girl, and then there were these 7 white Nick Carters. Like just men, gorgeous.
Also, sorry to interrupt you, but listeners, please appreciate Nick Carter reference. It has been a while since I have thought about that gorgeous man. And Gia's and my faces are convulsing in ways that I wish you could see right now. But please continue.
All of those Backstreet Boys were really like
Amazing.
Every one of them had
That's what
that.
it was.
They all had a different vibe to them. Right?
Yeah.
Nick Carter was this mummy. देखो आपके लिए दामाद life.
AJ was like the more confident one, and like Kevin, and then the other 2. Okay. But while you Google that, I want to know this 7 Nick Carter story that you were saying.
7?
Nick Carter's at the Bachelor.
Oh, yes, at the Bachelorette. And so, obviously, all these girls were like, go, Gia, go. And I was just like, hey, no, thanks. Everyone, because they are all married women, right?
Yeah.
They are, I feel, less, they're maybe deprived.
Less inclined to the carnal pleasures of life.
Yeah. And
She
then
just didn't want to say horny. I can say horny. She doesn't want to say horny. I can say horny.
it's an old people thing. No, but, and I was like, no, sorry. I just didn't. Could have, but didn't.
Why didn't you do it?
I don't know, dude. That whole
One day.
connection and all that jazz comes in now. And I was like, this was, I think, 8-9 years ago.
Fuck, Gia. Or 7 Nick Carters to choose from and you do nothing.
Oof. And if I show you those pictures, dude, they were just so...
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Gia is a traitor to the gender. 7 Nick Carter उसके सामने और उसने कुछ नहीं किया.
कुछ नहीं.
I actually officially want to welcome all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 3rd episode of the Listen Now podcast. It's called Sunna. Thank you for joining me and Ruben. Ruben Kaduskar is my... Wow, just cheering for yourself.
Yeah.
Ruben is my guest host for this month, and the topic we're discussing today is singlehood and singledom and single and single.
Yeah.
That just basically the
Akelapan,
definition of our lives.
Bancharapan.
Correct. All of the synonyms and the similes, everything together. Welcome, Jia Sethi. Thank you so
Thanks.
much for coming.
Thanks for having me. I find this a little bit ironical that singledom is almost like kingdom, and singlehood is almost like a hood.
Or like
A hood, like an area, right? A hood, you're in
Yeah.
your hood, but you're
Like a
alone.
neighborhood.
Just in your kingdom and in your hood, you're single.
You're alone. Okay, to start us off, let me ask you this. Jia, are you currently single?
Yeah.
Why was that? Oh, there was that. There was a pause.
Ladies
and a
and
little
gentlemen. Ladies and gentlewomen. This is amazing because till yesterday, when we discussed everything was fine. I don't know what has happened last night to me.
Nothing happened. I'm single.
Why-
There is a
why you saying with
glint
that
in her
weird smile?
eye.
For the podcast, I'm single.
Oh.
All right.
Aishi, how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Aishi, you are 11 years younger than me. You're a child. You're a little baby. You're 27. Just coming about of age. Now becoming blossoming now. Yeah.
Her hand is miming a flower.
I think the human brain, the frontal cortex, completely develops after you're 27.
Okay.
And that is why you sort of are able to make real good decisions or whatever. After, like at 26, I guess you'd be still thoda sa an idiot. Right? More than when you are 27.
I was just going to be like, I'm still an idiot. So nothing
But
is
not
changed.
as much as.
Which is why I was not saying anything. I was
Because
like, sure, for you guys. मेरा तो कुछ
एक
develop नहीं हुआ है.
नहीं तुम मुझे पता है ना.
Gia knows all. Gia is like some sort of sentient being. Also, you should know this. Gia is kind of a sentient being in the community.
Yeah.
Like she people go to her and she has all of the answers.
Yeah,
and
she
she's
does.
she's very zen about everything till she's not.
That is so true. I've had conversations with her where she's like, ठीक है. पर क्या कर रहा है तू? What is wrong with you? I'm like,
Her first instinct is she's so lovely. She's like, I hear you. I'm making you feel heard. Your opinions are valid. The fuck is wrong with you? You stupid ass bitch. Like it's a very, it's a very lovely like progression till the other just enough for the other person to calm down a little, and then she'll be like, "Kya kar rahi hai? Pagal hai, like fucking whatever."
Then I show you the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody likes it. Nobody likes it, ladies and gentlemen.
But y'all are
Nobody
very
likes it.
accepting of that. Always. Both of y'all. If I've ever had a conversation with either of y'all have been very like open to the fact that I've said something. And y'all are like, yeah, you know, I agree with you, Jia.
Oh my God, what is this love fest suddenly? I'm so happy because yesterday, when we shot the first episode of Sunna, the Listen Up podcast with Aishwarya Mohanraj, I feel like I'm going to do this plug every single time. We were just like, tag, comic. But I love that this is started off as a love fest. Where it's going, I don't know. Moving on. We have established that Jia is currently single in air quotes because there was this mischievous little smile that happened when she said it. Ruben, has anything changed in the last 24 hours?
something has changed.
Oh!
But I'm still single. I'm 100% single.
Did you go on a date?
Did
Yes.
you have
That
a
kind-
date?
Okay, wait, did you
wasn't
ask
a-
her out or did she ask you
Okay,
out?
wait, it wasn't a date. It
Okay.
wasn't basically okay. So the problem is, damn. So I've been friends with someone for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and now I've developed feelings for her.
Sushila.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Let's do Cecilia.
Oh,
it's
he doesn't like
Sushila
Indian.
/ Cecilia.
Yeah, okay, Cecilia. Cecilia. And how do you know Cecilia?
Long time ago.
Like from school, college
worked-
types?
No, we worked together. So past 3 years we know each other.
Since you started doing comedy. Is she a
Almost, yes.
comedian?
No.
Nice. And
Yeah, I'm not dating comedians. Never.
Nobody's dating.
But-
Even Aishwarya was like, मेरे को comedian चाहिए ही नहीं है.
But
Like,
you know,
nobody
maybe
wants
you'll
to-
eventually end up with one because you're always working like together.
Alongside comedians, that's true.
Like that Natasha Leggero,
Leggero, yeah.
has married
Moshe Kasher.
who's a comedian,
Yeah.
right? And that Bonnie McFarlane is also married to a comedian.
Yeah. More miming. Okay.
So, where did y'all go?
So we've gone for movies a couple of times and we've gone for dinners a couple of times. But last few days we've been hanging out a lot and we've made plans and shit. And yesterday we went to watch a movie.
Which movie?
Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And she made the plan. Then we went. I dropped her home, and then she asked me to come up to her house, and we chilled there at her house for a bit. So yeah.
All right,
That's
and this
So feelings have been developed inside of me.
cool.
Nothing else has happened.
Cool. What do you like about her?
She's very fun to hang out with.
Mhm.
Like the conversations we have, I've never had such conversations with anyone.
So there's
And it's very deep and it's very interesting, and like being with her, I feel like I am at my best.
Oh my god, that is so cute and disgusting at the same time.
I hate myself right
No,
now.
no.
I have so many feelings.
No, it's damn cute. Shut up. No, it's perfect. This is exactly what it is. This is it, right? All right. Now, do you like her? You like yourself when you're around her? Does she make you a better man?
Yeah,
Right?
I behave very like like I'm a well-behaved man and when I'm with her,
Chivalrous.
chivalrous, yes, kind of. I was always chivalrous.
This is the thing, right? In a relationship,
Because
a
I'm-
man. I mean, this is old school. We were taught that men will obviously be the protectors and be the takers forward of the women, and the women will be the cutesy little. Do you like her because of the girl she is?
The person she is, yeah.
Right? Yeah. But
totally.
do you like her smile? Do you feel like, oh my god, every time she looks at you, it's just so cute?
उतना भारी नहीं है.
It's not
feeling.
reached there yet.
Yeah, she looks at me and I get ऐसा fuzzy feelings. वो सब नहीं है.
Cool.
It's just like being with her. I want to be around her all the time and have fun and talk and.
Are you asking her out on a date again?
I shall, but every time. So the problem is because we have been friends. We go out, but it's never defined as a date. It's never a date. So now I have to ask her out. Like I have to
Mhm.
mention that, hey, would you like to have dinner with me? Like a date thing. So
Damn cute. No, just be like, I would like to take you out
for dinner. Yeah.
on a date.
Okay.
I want to do this thing which I did with you once.
Message her right now saying, I would like to take you out on a date.
No,
Right now.
I'm seeing
Ruby,
her, I'm seeing her today. I'll do it.
Let him do it in his own time. Also, my god, just Gia, wait. Let me introduce the concept to this podcast.
1 second.
wait, he was
I
going to
want
say
to interrupt.
something.
I'm going to do something to her which I did with you once. Remember? Hey, 20th, keep yourself free. I'm picking you up and we're going for dinner. This is what I want to text her.
When we went to Bombay Coffee House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Text her, someone's calling you. Is it her?
No.
Oh no.
I'm seeing her in a bit. Don't worry.
I mean, nobody's worried.
We're
I don't
going
want
to-
you to get friend zoned. That's the other thing, right? We get friend zoned damn easily. And don't make it casual either. You want to be in a committed relationship,
Yeah.
right? You have to work towards that committed relationship.
Like I can see a future with her.
All
Kind
right,
of.
everyone rein it in.
Sorry.
My god, this podcast has gone off the rails. You sit properly.
I'm a changed man
Gia-
since yesterday, man.
Gia
You
just
might-
fucking took over.
I'm
and
sorry.
Ruben, oh my god, I have psycho friends. All right, everyone take a second. Ruben, before you fall in love, all right, please make sure that she is reverting some of these feelings back to you. Otherwise, you will just be like Tanha, and we've seen Tanha Ruben, and it is very sad. It is so sad. Ruben comes on stage, a joke doesn't work. It's like joke nahi chal raha hai, whatever. Life has no meaning, and goes and drinks Old Monk. So there is please no more Old Monk, no more please no more Tanha Ruben. Calm down, rein it in.
Yeah.
And you stop lighting fires.
What?
Gia's just like, excuse me. Gia's just like, oh, you like her? Text her right now. Oh my God, tell her you want to take her for dinner. She suddenly turned into a gay wedding planner. She was suddenly like, darling, you need to do this, and then this, and then this. And oh my God, text her right. Like, I'm done.
I don't know, man. I feel like women want the boys to take charge.
Yes, and it brings me perfectly to the reason I asked Gia to be on this podcast in this particular month with this particular topic. Because, and you know what, Gia's going to tell you about it. Gia, what did you discover recently about relationships?
There's two. Obviously, people come with a certain energy, right? There's a male energy and a female energy.
True.
And this can be within a man or a woman.
Yes.
We both have those energies within us, right?
Correct.
You choose what energy you choose to channel
Correct.
in your relationship.
Correct.
If you go with the female energy, you have to be the female in the relationship.
Correct.
That means you'd want to be cherished. You'd want your feelings to be cherished, right?
Yeah.
And if you go with a male energy into the relationship, then you want to be respected,
Okay.
right? And your opinions or whatever, you want to be respected, but then you can't be cherished.
Okay.
That's a problem over there, that you
Okay.
can't be.
So here's what you're saying. What you're saying is that you can enter a relationship with either male energy or female energy. But if you enter with male energy, you automatically attract the respect. You don't necessarily attract the cherishment that you otherwise enjoy.
Because then you'll have to cherish that person who's come with the female energy into the relationship,
Correct.
right? And men don't last long in being the female energy.
Yeah, because eventually you think it takes. And I don't think even women. Do you think women last longer in male energy than men last longer in female energy?
No.
I think they do.
No, I mean, they convince themselves they do.
Okay.
I think that's what it
that's-
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice, that's a
Wow.
great
Okay.
observation.
I really think that we convince ourselves that we don't want to be cherished. We want to be respected, and
Yeah.
we want to take the lead, and we want to be the da da da. But like, if you think about it, any relationship that has been stable and that has had a commitment has been when you were the girl in the relationship, right? I've been in two sort of relationships like that, and that's it.
Okay, so this is what you're saying. What you're saying is you think that when a woman acts like, okay, when you say like a girl, define, like, give me a couple of examples. What do you mean?
You know, that smiling and that blushing and that.
Acting coy? Is that like,
It's the thing is, it's not acting; it is a feeling.
oh, like, it's
And
like
it
a
comes.
physio response to how you're feeling?
Yes, and when you see, for example, your crush, right? You feel that cuteness or whatever in you, what he's feeling right now.
And what his face is doing.
Exactly
disgusting
that.
thing. Yeah,
And this is something we all enjoy.
that is true.
Right? And so now when you see that girl, right, and she's doing this smiling and being all cutesy and all, that is what you like, right?
Yeah.
But if she's like, you know what, Ruben, today I'll make all the rules and I'll make all the plans, and this is the relationship.
That's sexy also.
Yeah, but for how?
Okay.
But for how long?
Ruben
That's my
has been
point.
single for too long. So at this point, Ruben is like, male energy, female energy, mere ko sab chalega. As long as she's human woman, let's do this.
No, I guess to each his own, right? You have to realize what you want to what you want to bring to the relationship.
See, when Gia first told me this, I thought it was so interesting, is because for me personally, that whole revolution of learning about yourself, about wanting to be equal, about wanting to take more charge of your life, dare I say, be more feminist about the whole thing. It's an adjustment, because you've been told, like, the messaging around you is be girly. Then you learn about feminism. Then you learn, okay, you know what, I can stand up for myself, I can do etc., etc. I can do all of this and also be desired. But then what changes towards, I think, late 20s, which is where I'm at right now, it gets into this space of like, I mean, yeah, I want to be like boss ass and loud and like whatever, all of that. but then no one's actually then registering me as human female. Like, so that hurts. Like, so it's come this full circle thing has happened of like being girly, then learning about being not girly, and then actually returning to girly because you thought because loneliness sucks.
See, I'll tell you what, right? My entire life, I've been a tomboy because I've grown up with two boys, right? So I didn't do Kathak, I did karate,
Correct.
right? And I had to fight for my rights in the house,
Okay.
right? My brother would have a better deadline than me, something stupid like that, right?
Yeah.
My elder brother, would always get more than I would get. And that was the whole fight the whole time.
Okay.
How is it that he's allowed to do this and I'm not, right? And my father would obviously always tell me to be a lady. That's the only thing my father ever told me.
Yeah.
And you're still not listening to him.
And that's why I'm still single.
See, this is exactly what I was trying to talk about, is that you can, this idea that you can be either respected or cherished. Which do you prefer? Now, what do you say to someone who says that as a woman, they want to enter into a relationship with male energy? Do you think that is sustainable? In your opinion?
They have to look for a man with female energy.
With female energy. So that has to balance out, otherwise it'll clash eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also,
When women enter, even though you want to start off with male energy, dude, ultimately you want your feelings to be considered.
Yeah.
When, for example, I'll tell you an example of male energy and female energy, right? A male energy is when you're always there for that one person, right? Through their thickness and thinness. They have problems, you solve their problems. They have whatever, you solve them. Now, when you have a problem, right? You want them there and they're not there.
Because you're the one doing the
Yes.
fixing. Now, what do you say to someone again, I'm not saying this is how I believe. I'm just, for the sake of getting perspectives and all of that on record, what do you say to someone that thinks that this is a little sexist? Like that you can't actually be in a successful relationship in 2019 without being a little girly.
You're saying it's sexist.
I'm just, like, because you're settling somehow into traditional gender roles.
I don't think it's...
You don't think
I
it's
don't
sexist?
know. I don't think so.
Okay, what do you make of all of this?
I mean, it's just you, right? You are you. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, am I behaving in a certain way because I'll be judged for my behavior? No, but because in a relationship, you have to be used to be
But she's
like,
saying lead in with, like, make a conscious decision to lead in with female energy.
What is wrong
So-
with being in traditional
Gender roles. Nothing.
roles?
I'm not saying any. I'm just saying that it sounds like what the ideal situation, the way I've understood this, would be is that you could respect and cherish each other equally, which is rare. First of all, idhar main to like normal relationship nahi mil raha hai. Forget like this perfect equilibrium of.
that's the ideal relationship.
That's the ideal, yeah, where you're respected and
cherished.
where almost like masks, you can don male energy and female energy and switch it around as and when you feel like it. Which is what I think happens when a relationship is like 1 year old, 2 year old. Because we saw this with Ritasha yesterday, where they were like, oh, they both settle into like, they both do sweet things, they both take charge and plan vacations and all of that. So I guess that's what happens later. But what she's talking about is that approaching the idea of getting into a new relationship, you should then decide where, like, the recently, and why I think she's so right about this is because recently I've only ever led with male energy, with like, this is what we're going to do not talk to me like this, I will decide where we go, I will pay for my own shit, if you don't have money I will pay for you as well.
But I think that's
this
hot.
aggressive, no,
I'm attracted to that energy.
I'm
also.
not saying
For
no,
how long?
that's her point.
Oh, yeah. That, yeah.
For how
that needs
long
to
would you like to be the female energy in that relationship,
that needs
right?
to switch up and down.
Exactly. So what she is saying is that if you lead in with female energy, then you keep that cherishment to you, and so you continue to respect the man in his approach to everything. You know that this is that shitty like 90s cosmopolitan US magazine advice of like, let the man be the man. You know, when like fashion movies say things like that and you're like, bro, calm down.
But that's what we want, right? That is what we want. We want a
Great
man
segue. Yeah,
But-
that's
who
But I
stands
have a
up for us or whatever it is, right, in life.
who
I mean,
defends us or who's got our back
Okay.
or all of that.
But I have a problem with this. You know, if someone comes with a female energy and I'm attracted to it,
Yeah.
I would be expecting this, right? The
Okay.
sudden switch into a male energy would surprise me for a bit,
Okay.
right?
And vice versa
but
or no?
maybe, yeah, vice versa. Like the thing is,
What she's saying is that once you
Expectations are set, but-
you lead with male energy, switching back to female energy is hard.
no, I don't think so. The opposite is more shocking to a man.
Shocking to a
क्यों?
man.
अरे
that-
अभी तो क्यूट सी थी, अभी क्या बोल रही है कि मैं करेगी. Then you're like, अरे पर कौन है ये person?
So-
the
so that is
expectations-
always less liked. Kaun hai ye person is always less liked
That's
than
her point.
cutesy.
The cutesy wins more brownie points, is what she's trying to say.
You know,
No,
I'll
but
tell
then
you- I'll
if
tell you-
you're cutesy in situations where it's nice to be in, then the guy will be like, oh, she's so like, oh, यहाँ पे चाहिए था, and she's read the situation well. Maybe, but you know what?
And so I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. Okay, how many? Okay, do you know? Think of one woman who is married, a friend of yours who's
Yeah,
married. All right.
done.
Think of one friend of yours who's married, a woman.
Yeah.
All right. Now think of her. Is she a badass woman in life?
Yeah.
Right? Is she a badass woman in life?
No.
So cute.
Do you not have like a single badass woman friend who's married?
Who's married? Yeah.
Who's married? No. All my badass female friends are unmarried. नहीं करनी शादी, हट.
That is all. That is something there, and we'll come back to it
That
later.
will change soon.
And that's precisely her point, is that this is what I was describing when I was saying that loneliness, right? Of like being this badass whatever is exhausting. It's almost like you're going against your, and I cannot believe I'm saying these words on record, but it's almost going against your biological instincts to be like fucking mess up, like fuck energy, I'm gonna do this, I'm a fucking bitch, like let's do this. Like sometimes I feel like, nahi bro, like just tell me that things are going to be all right, talk to me for 10 minutes and then let's not have sex. Like let's not just, be a human being. And when I say be a human being, all I want is that like slight of like I see
Cherish
you,
me.
but hey, oh.
Now that I'm remembering these women, I totally get your point, because I've seen these women suddenly switch if they see a guy they're into, they suddenly switch into
to cute.
hi, how are
Exactly.
you? What's your
Now-
name? I'm like, who?
And the guys also like, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm like, नहीं, उसे बात मत कर. She'll crush your balls and shit. I know her.
Now, the reason Ruben says this is because Ruben has seen me
Yeah, seen you.
change into this beautiful butterfly woman who speaks very coyly, and Ruben's face is just like, bro, तेरे को नहीं पता तू क्या कर रहा है, तू जा, तो अभी भाग सकते हैं तो अभी भाग, ये औरत पागल है. Like he's seen me flirt and he's seen me be like extremely like girly when I want. So, and my male friends like also have registered this change. They go like, you fucking switch up and you behave like, oh my god, what? Stop it. It's my girl voice. What are you saying? No. Bas na, listen na, chal na, milte, kya kar raha? And like, very rare. Like Ruben and Gia also know that like, what I can also be is like, bro, like fuck, let's fucking do. Like both those things exist
Yeah.
at the same time. What she's also another salient feature of this new theory, or maybe not new theory, like old new theory, whatever. Another thing that she told me was we need to be this cherished female energy person to
Just one person.
that.
And to everyone else, you can be badass.
Yes.
Right? I mean, see, she's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? She's married
Yeah.
to the most amazing guy.
Yeah.
She's a girl in that relationship.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see how that is. Yeah.
This is what I was trying to get at, to be honest, when I was trying to make you all think of your one married friend.
Because when I think about it, because this girl is like set up her own CA firm, fucking badass, amazing. But in front of her husband, she's very like, Acha, plan बनाए क्या? Like,
Yeah,
and
you
he chased
tried.
her. Like, he pursued her when they first started dating. They dated for 5 years, then got married. So it was one of those like, हाँ, family के लिए शादी करनी है, because like, what else will we do? But she's badass, but only to him.
I wanted to ask, have you seen this kind of a switch in men?
So I don't think, okay, here's what I will say is that usually the flip that I notice most with guys is they lead always with male energy, which is why the clashes happen, first of all. Because from Jia's definition, I also lead with like very aggressive, like tuck, 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 like I know what I want. This is not what I like, don't talk to me like this. I'll correct that grammar in the first like 10 seconds of meeting them. It's a very aggressive approach. But their switch, like, I feel like even if they're not making consciously to go to female energy, when they decide to be vulnerable around you, that's when you see that. That's when you see that like breakdown happen of like, oh, you know what? I felt like sharing this with you. So I told you, here's a little nice thing that I did. It's not strong, it's not loud, it's like this quiet intensity. So maybe
Subtle
it's not
and-
as, yeah, it's subtle. So maybe it's not as drastic, but I definitely think that there is a switch up in like both energies when it happens. So yeah.
You know, when you said that you find it very sexy for a woman to come on so strong with male energy, right? After some time, I feel men feel a bit
Intimidated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emasculated is the word.
Emasculated.
Yeah.
emasculated,
Yeah.
right? Because then at every point, the woman will sort of be putting you down, even if
Yeah.
you try to be sort of the man in the relationship. Sometimes if the woman doesn't let you, right, because she's always been so strong, that man will leave you.
Too real. Okay.
But then I'm not here to fuck around. It's true, dude. So you obviously need to understand that. So there is this line that I read, okay, which I've been wanting to say for so long, which is what she sort of had that click about, is that making money is not as much fun as making love.
Yeah, I thought this was such a like bomb ass line to just like end a conversation with. Like, imagine having an argument with someone and a woman just goes, making money is not as fun as making love. And then she drops the mic and just like, bah. It's such an impactful
It's so true.
line.
I live on my own. I have my own place. I'm, doing everything, but I'm sleeping alone. Obviously, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to make something out of my life.
I'm a conquer the world.
I'm
Like,
going to
it's-
do this. Yeah, I want to be independent and all
Correct.
that jazz, right?
Correct, yeah.
And now that I have sort of found that space of, okay, I'm doing this right.
Correct.
Now I'm like, I feel now I should get into a stable, committed relationship,
All right. Yeah.
which will last.
For a while.
Yes.
Okay. I want to talk to you about the balance of it all. Like, do you think that it's going to take I don't know how much effort it's going to take, one, to unlearn this, two, to like kind of implement these changes into your life of like wanting to be girly? Because while you're saying that, oh, you have to be girly and this person to one person, identifying this one person is going to be harder than like just, so you're going to have to like start with like a sample group of people that you are girly to. So obviously the beginning of it is going to be different from like this, like how the balance of it all like affects life. I don't know.
Okay, so first start with just being girly.
Okay.
In 2016, who you were.
Yeah, off record,
All the
we were
time.
talking about, I used to be a lot girlier, and this kind of comedy space was a little like aggressive, and it was a little male centric, and so we all kind of developed personas to kind of go with our identity that often get confused for who we are actually in real life. Actually, in real life, when I get high, I sound like a 16-year-old blonde woman, and she's adorable. Like,
And you like that person, right?
I do like that person.
Exactly.
I
and
hate
you
that person.
Why do you hate that
Because it's not
person?
you.
See, that's what you think. That's actually me. This is for your benefit.
No.
That is what she's trying to say. Is that this persona that we've made available to you? Like, because that's what she's talking about. Like, I had to be able to hang with the boys what you've seen of all of those bonding stages, right, is me fronting like I'm male energy. Like me fronting like, fuck, ye sab, like non-sexual, obviously it's like we're all bros. That's what you've seen. What they've seen, which is, I like that it's rare, is because it didn't sustain for long. It was only that 6 months while I was working at AIB, I was still like very girly. I was still very new to the scene. Nobody told me that comedians were dukhi atmas who like to point out the negative and everything. If someone had given me that brief, it would have been fine. But they saw that I was like this superwoman loving, unicorn loving, like rainbow fucking Katy Perry listening sweet child.
Hmm.
And the other shit then came later as like a cover for being able to hang with the boys. Now,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think
Got
that
it.
hanging with the boys, like being this person, I've enjoyed it. Like,
Hmm.
I adore you guys, but like there is some untruth to it.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like there is some degree of
So
put up in
our,
this process.
our friendship is a lie, Ayushi. That's what you're telling me.
I love how you've made this about you. That coming from me, Ruben, is a fucking overstate. Coming from me, Ruben. फिर तो तेरे को कोई help नहीं कर सकता है. Like, so, whatever. See, this is why I don't behave like bully around them.
But
You
that's
see it in action now. Do you see?
Yeah,
Ladies
I
and
get.
gentlemen, you have just witnessed why men behave like hard asses in around the comedy space, because they always have to hang with bros. And these bros, again, I'm not saying Ruben is this person really. I'm just saying that these bros choose to be these dick ass selves around you, where there's no place for like softness.
no, you can be soft. I mean, you can. So that's the thing, right? First, try and be for about 10 people,
Okay.
right? And because you need to channel that for a while, because you've forgotten that Ayushi Jagad, right? And that
She's
Ayushi
here
Jagad had
somewhere.
a lot of boys.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
did
you need
that, huh?
context to this. Is
This friend zoning is not happening.
So I used to be a hoe, and the reason I used
No, I didn't mean that way. Wow.
No, I think what she's trying to say is that I've said this to a friend where after doing comedy, I've kind of forgotten how to flirt, in that anything a man says is an invitation for me to make a joke about it or like belittle him somehow, and that's not working for my sex life.
Right?
So
And also, a lady wouldn't call herself a hoe, right? Yeah, so that you need to change that about the way you look at yourself as well. This is where it comes into, right? That
Gia is getting too real, guys. Like this is आज तो ये मेरा life change करके रहेगी. Like it's so.
Jai so mama.
Shut
है
up.
ना?
You call everybody mama. Like, see, this is.
तू-
I'm sorry. After you finish explaining something to me, please explain what this fucking. This phenomenon in guys where they can either be BV or mama. There is no other like
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं
variation
है.
of
No.
like, oh, she's either a hot girl. Yesterday, I caringly asked a friend something. I was like, oh shit, khana khaya. And the two other comics around me were like, chee, mama. And I'm like, fucking go die. Like, you know what I mean? Gia, you talk. Ruben, shut the fuck up.
no,
Okay.
I'm no. What were you saying? Mama.
No, not just.
Beautiful. Oh,
बोलो
this is
बेटे,
how.
बोलो.
This is how.
क्या बोल रहे थे?
How
अरे
to
मैं ये बोल रहा
diffuse
था
like a
because Jay is always someone who you would go to if you're in trouble, right? You will call her and be like, "Listen, I have some issues. Can you please listen?
Help.
Listen."
Yeah.
And then she'll listen, and then she'll tell you what to do.
The
and
truth,
tell-
basically.
The truth, and you'll cry for sure. She'll make you cry, and that's a very mama vibe you have in the comedy scene in general. Is what I'm saying.
Only because I'm old, dude.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Even if you were younger and you were just this person that you are, it would have been the
Yeah,
same.
like I'm a little younger than you, and they call me mama also. Like
Yeah.
this is useless. Like it
So
is,
that
they
we
only
just have that motherly instinct.
Yeah, this
in
is
us.
no, but this is what I'm saying. To them, there are only two categories: girl you can hit on, and girl who is bro who's also mama. That's what I'm saying. This is so restrictive.
I agree to this. There is, yeah,
It's
there is
so
this.
restrictive. It's that it's called the. You know what it's called? It's called the whore virgin complex. It's
Also, the
in art
Oedipus,
history.
no.
Yeah, no, not Oedipus. That's another thing.
That's
I'm
all.
saying this is you can either be a whore or you can be a virgin. There is no other thing that a woman can be, which
Hmm.
is stupid. Please continue, Gia.
And is this being defined by men or by women?
Great
By
point. By
men.
men.
Of
All
course, by
right,
men.
cool.
Art historians, it seems.
Ugh.
But yeah.
What was I saying is that you have to be secure
Yeah.
about yourself before getting into a relationship.
Yeah.
That's damn important. As a human being, you should accept, because we tend to love another human more than we love ourselves. And that's when we lose touch of that relationship. You may be girl, you may be boy, you may be male energy, you may be female energy. If you don't respect yourself enough, if you don't cherish yourself enough, that relationship is not going to go well.
Going to be doomed.
Very badly. And you're going to doom it and then be like, but what did I do? Everything. Everything that was wrong.
Yeah.
Just by feeling insecure, right? It comes down to your security within, right? We look for that security in other people,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But we don't give it to ourselves in the first place. Fundamentally, as a human being, you know who you are. And if you're a nice person, be a nice person. Don't play games. Fuck it, dude. What is life? I mean, dude.
I mean, I mastered the flirting game for a while. So, like, I think I'm default nice, but let's see.
No,
Gia's
you
giving me
know.
eyes and she's like, no, you're a bitch. Stop lying.
No, no.
No, you're really,
No,
you're
you're
nice.
damn nice.
My default is like, yeah, I tend to be, yeah. But coming back to earlier, what Gia said of the podcast was, she said this beautiful line of, she's like, when you love yourself, you don't like, that insecurity doesn't seep in. So you don't even project. That's a thing I related to so much. Even in terms of, because when I fuck up somehow, no, my first thought, it's the perception of the insecurity that other people thought it was shit. So that insecurity takes over every aspect, and this is not just for love and relationships, this happens for everything. Even when, like, I get paranoid and anxious and I'm like, maine kuch bola, maine kuch kiya, maine kuch so the amount of times, even with my close friends, that I have texted the words, is everything okay? Or like, did I do some, like, you know,
Did I
and
do
they're like,
something? Yeah.
so gayi thi main, what is wrong with you? I was just asleep. Or like,
Yeah.
this happens with me and my best friend all the time, where she'll text and like say something and I will panic in the 4 minutes that she hasn't replied back to me, and I'll be like, did I do something? Did I say something? What did I do now? What did I do now? What did I do now?
This is you projecting your insecurity on somebody else.
Which is why when you said that when you love yourself, it doesn't factor in. It doesn't
Yeah.
factor into like someone. And so now when I approach relationships, when I approach men or women obviously it's different, but when I approach this, there is so much just so much anxiety of like, am I pretty enough? Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I tall enough? Am I short enough?
I think it's
Are
your
you,
cur-
Ayushi? Are you smart enough?
I don't know.
No, you do.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so.
You know
You are
it.
very smart, Ayushi. You are very
See,
pretty.
again, he
This is
doesn't
to
need
fucking
to
understand.
say this. He
But you
doesn't
need to.
need to.
I don't need to say it. You need to say it.
Yes. And you know
But-
what? How smart.
Oh my
Right?
God.
But
How
love-
pretty.
I hate saying this because
I'll
now
tell
this
you
has
what.
turned into
Therapy.
let's improve
Now-
Ayushi's.
Now the thing is, even I go through the same thing.
yeah.
When I like someone, my entire issue is ki, yaar, I'm not like she deserves better.
Yeah.
And I am always in this thing कि अरे पर मेरे साथ क्यों है मेरे में ऐसा क्या है कि उसको अच्छा लग रहा है. And the thing about insecurity, I have done this and it has suffocated people into like
Leaving
please,
you.
Yeah, please get away from me. You're
Yeah.
choking me. Like,
Yeah.
like
It's your own crazy that you
it's
bring
my
to the
own-
table.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
then you think, what did I do? You became crazy because of your own insecurity.
True. This girl I was kind of seeing, she met a friend of mine, and that friend of mine is a kind of a player. So I got very insecure. I was like, what did you guys talk about? What did he say to you? Oh, he was singing for you and all. So she was like, chill. It was, we just met and.
This insecurity translates into many forms. It's envy, it's jealousy, mistrust. It could be a number of things. Like it like for you, it resulted in jealousy.
Jealousy.
For me, it results in like squabbling with the person. Where like if I've thought something, and again, you understand this conversation is only happening in my head.
Yeah.
The other person is
Has no idea.
completely unaware. They have just woken up and they're like, coffee banayenge. And like this whole breakdown and mental nervous breakdown is happening only in my head. For the people listening, I actually want to do a quick shout out and be... I think it was like about maybe just after Queens was over, I was feeling damn like low about myself. I was like, yaar, kya yaar, fuck, whatever. And I remember going to Jia's house. She made me do an exercise, which I have then gone and passed on to other women, taking full credit for this exercise, by the way. She made me say it, and she asked me a simple question, and I was like, ye to simple hai, to main kar hi sakti hu. And then I was lost. This is what, so if you want to like gauge where you're at in self-love, this is what you need to do. You need to list 5 things that you absolutely love about yourself.
Okay.
Okay. And they can't be material things you own. So it can't be like, it can't just be mere paas itna paisa hai. No, it has to be the reason that you made that money. Like it has to be inherently yours. This thing that you do.
Something like, I'm very confident.
Yeah, something like that. It can't be like, oh, this, I like my hair color. No, like it has like just 5, in fact, add the hair color, whatever.
Personality traits or whatever.
But
Yeah.
just 5 things that you absolutely implicitly love about yourself. And I heard this question and I'm looking at her with this incredulity and I'm like, of course I can do this. Like, Jia, ye
Yeah.
to matlab, zyada ho raha hai. And I felt very like, what a silly game, Jia. And then she's like, yeah, okay, silly, list, now do the thing. And I'm sitting there, I'm going like, look, I'm tall. And that was the first thing I said. And she's looking at me like, your genetics, you're tall, that's your like first go-to of like, and I was like, no, I. And I just,
Yeah, right.
and my whole world came crashing down and I was like, wait, what? Because I know exactly what's wrong with me
Right.
in far too much detail. So even just to balance that off, even not in the case of like self-love or anything, just to balance that the graph of like
What is right with you?
Exactly. So if I know in such gorgeous detail what is wrong with me, then at least just to balance, tip the scales a little bit, I should know what is right with me.
Yes.
Even just a little bit, if not in like detail.
And give that importance.
Yeah. And so she made me do this exercise and I'm sitting there and she's like, you can't think of 5 things. You can't think of 5, like, I'm not, okay.
It's, yeah.
Then she goes,
I can think of 2 on the top of my head. For the rest 3, I'll have to sit and like introspect.
yeah. So she said this
Yeah.
and she's like, Acha, 5 is too hard. Ayushi, cool. Tell me 3.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can dance. I can sing like a motherfucker. And she's like, okay, good. I will accept because that you put in work into this. And then I just paused and I was like, and then she's like, no, Ayushi, you are confident. You are loyal. You are a good friend. You are nice. Fucking. And then she's just like, if you can't even tell me 3 things that you implicitly love about yourself,
Yeah.
then I don't know what to tell you, Ayushi. Like, you need, the work is like, comedy chodo, jokes chodo, ye karo pehle.
Work on yourself first.
Yeah, before this. And so if you ever want to gauge, because I found that to be the most helpful
Yeah, true.
piece of advice I have gotten in like, and let it be known, like Jia and I am not like besties. Okay?
Wow.
Like, please.
Let it be known.
Let it be
seems.
known. No,
Nobody
this
is my bestie, dude. Who's
now,
my bestie?
Shut the fuck up. Now
You know
I'm,
your bestie.
now I'm throwing shade is because I am excluded every time they do their female brunches, and I'm never here. So I feel very like, and then all 5 Instagrams together be like Sonali, Pavi, Aishwarya, everyone's like Instagramming together. And I was like, I don't want to come.
What
please."
FOMO.
So
dude.
major FOMO, like, but not when you guys hang out. When Jia and
नहीं गलत है हम लोग भी अच्छा
Chupra
फन
hai.
करते हैं
Please, this level of hangout has happened
I
in my
know.
life a couple of times.
And they're all fun people. No,
And the
Sonali, Pavi,
amount-
Aishwarya, you all fun.
Hi Allah,
Oh,
the amount of fun we've had when a couple of times it's happened,
Yeah.
not like I say plan banke, but this is shade. Earlier, I mean, I said something so lovely about her. I was like, thoda niche bhi, lana chahiye usko. Itna to odne nahi, like whatever. But that was the most helpful piece of this thing because like, and the reason I say this like on a serious note is because that's who kind of she is. Like she doesn't need to be like this. Like she doesn't need you to be her best. You know, she will still help no matter what.
You're damn cute. No, listen to me. But you know, you loving yourself makes you secure.
yeah.
But you not loving
And it makes
yourself
the
makes you
relation-
insecure.
And also
Let
makes
it-
the relationship better if you love yourself.
Yeah, first.
Right?
If you love
Because-
yourself, if you love the other person more than you love yourself, is when you become insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you think that everything you do is wrong, everything you say is wrong.
But also the balance, this also needs a balance. If you're in a relationship thinking, I am amazing, this person should worship me,
Nobody talks
then
like
again,
that.
no, hota hai. Hota hai,
Then that
relationships mein
relationship
hota hai.
also won't work, right? Because then you're being that
Dominant.
alpha male.
Yeah.
You're coming with the male
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
That is a very male energy thing, right?
Also, while Jia is doling out advice and like being the sanest Zen person on this podcast, let it also be on record that she cannot take compliments. So, like me being nice to her, like the pivot, did you see how beautiful the pivot was? She led you into this conversation so unseemingly.
Hmm.
Where she's like, so Jia will be like, love yourself, listen to me, believe in yourself. And God forbid you pay Jia a genuine compliment. Jia's like, so insecurity, no? It has to like, you can't be insecure. Like
It's
Jia,
only because
like,
I want to hear something new. I know these things.
Wow.
These compliments of me being this amazing. I know this. I'm very well aware.
And now she's a dick.
I'm aware of that as well. Well, like I'm really aware of how big a dick I am. Yes, yes, yes. The thing about, I think the first time that I got self confidence was when I got validated by a bunch of people in my
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
Alright? This was when I was in the 6th standard.
Okay.
I was the naughtiest kid in class. I had failed twice in my life. So I was 2 years older than the entire class.
Oh man.
The whole world knows this.
I
It's part
didn't.
of my sets.
I'm gonna listen to you when you talk.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's
See, that's my
meaningful.
energy that you're channeling.
But and so I was the kid that was the failure kid, right? You know, now you understand who I was, right? And every time the teacher would enter the class, she would throw me out of class for no reason, right? Just because I was that failure kid, naughty kid, and there was just so this one time, the girls in the class counted 1, 2, 3 together, stood up, and were like, "Miss, you have to bring Jia back in class because we were all talking. It was not just her." And then the teacher did not know this
What to do,
unity,
yeah.
how the fuck, what happened. And so she let me back in class and I sat. That's when I think my confidence changed to another level only. Like I was like, wow, there's people who have my back.
Yeah.
That's when you
Right.
became a gangster and formed your own gang.
What a gangster, dude.
Yeah,
What a
I know,
gangster.
right?
And a girl gang is so powerful.
I
Yeah.
almost can imagine like this 13, 14-year-old Jia with blue hair going to everybody, hey, chingam de.
Oh my God,
Hey,
yeah.
chikne, chingam de re.
That was exactly who I was.
So were you, is it safe to say that you then became, when was the first time you remember being girly? Like in this space?
You know that Kajol from Kuch Kuch Hota Hai? Yeah, right. So I was this tomboy, right, in college. And there was this one boy, oh my God, he looked like Nick Carter. This is my ex-boyfriend I'm talking about. Dear
Okay.
God, I don't know why I'm even saying this. He had floppy hair, colored eyes, tall guy, right, good looking.
Okay.
And he was my best friend for the longest time. But the first time he held my hand, that's when I became a girl instantly. Even though we
Mm.
were besties for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
Then I became the girl. And then I was just girly for that relationship. So that transformation of Kajol,
Yeah.
when she wears that pink dress and comes, I did that in college.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that was crazy.
That
so
is. And did you date him?
yeah, for like 2 years.
Wait, so then no hookups? We talked about this also. Like, so the no
Bachpan
hookups.
mein.
No, I'm saying since then. How has the prude thing translated into?
I mean, you know, like you eat chips, right?
Yeah.
Once you eat one chip, you can't like not eat more chips.
This is the best thing I've heard about
What a
like casual
great
sex.
analogy.
Yeah, but like एक बार कर लिया तो फिर इससे confidence आ गया तो फिर बस बार-बार करती थी मैं. That's very funny.
Oh shit! No, it's not about casual sex. No.
And I also think
Gia-
men get
Gia
better
is-
with time.
Men get better with time.
Like, yeah, repeatedly they'll understand, okay, I got that wrong last time. I will do this.
This now correctly this time.
correctly
Ruben
this time.
is going to
That's
become
such
this
bullshit,
beautiful.
dude.
No, I
That
do
is
that.
such bullshit.
No, I do that.
Look, Ruby, I know you're damn cute as a
Ruby.
boyfriend. No, I know that. You know, he makes chai and takes it for the girl. He's adorable.
He
He
is.
really is.
Yeah.
But like, again, I feel like you, I don't know, you're too cute, yeah. And then,
So what she's telling me is to be girly, and what she's telling you is to be a man.
Yeah.
yes, that is exactly what I'm trying
थोड़ा तो
to
मर्द
say.
बनना. क्या ये चाय वाय बना के लेके जा रहा है? छी.
Feeling,
Feelings हो रहा है.
it's fine. नहीं, ये अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है. पर फिर उसको चाय के लिए बाहर भी लेकर जा. Like उसको शैंपेन पिला. मतलब मुझे नहीं पता. उसको जापानीज फूड खिला.
That is a great. Aishi,
Be a
girly.
girl.
Fucking Ruben, be a man. No, what is wrong with you? Stop talking about feelings, and fucking
लड़की है
idiot.
क्या तू?
Guys, please, we're kidding. These are jokes before you write your blogs. Okay, these are jokes.
Wow, please write blogs, guys. Please
Please,
write
yaar.
She is
blogs.
like, what? हमारे बारे में blog लिखा?
थोड़ा
Stop.
स्कैंडल चाहिए.
What is your elevate? So you're selling Ruben Kaduskar.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not selling.
For a relationship, right?
Not for a relation. I don't want this to be for a potential partner. I'm just
Okay.
saying if you had a one sentence log line for Ruben Kaduskar,
Okay.
what is the log line?
I'm a fighter. I'm great at fighting circumstances.
Ruben, horrible answer.
What? I mean, है
Very
तो
combative.
अभी है and अभी
Okay, so the yesterday elevator pitches that I did were jokes, obviously, because the first one was my elevator pitches help. That was my first one, and the second one was please give money, will work. Okay, these were the two elevator pitches yesterday that we talked about, but my genuine elevator pitch would be a aspiring Phoebe Waller-Bridge looking for love in life. That is my log line.
that's very cheesy and shit.
No, can I just say, can I
It's
be
very, like,
a dick? Can I be a dick? Can I be a dick?
Please
I mean, be realistic.
yeah.
Really, Phoebe? The fuck is wrong with you? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You can't be
This is
so
what I get.
delusional.
सेल्फ लव बोला था. ठीक है, नार्सिसिज्म नहीं बोला था.
वही तो मतलब Phoebe परा मतलब थोड़ा सा
Did you hear
reality में
the
बोलो.
adjective? I said aspiring.
You're damn cute.
Go fuck yourself.
Aspire,
All of the
aspire
lessons.
to
Shut
be
the
something
fuck up.
you can
Shut
be, yaar.
the fuck up.
Phoebe,
Shut the
Emmy
fuck
winning,
up.
Emmy winning.
आयुषी औरत बनो
fuck
थोड़ा.
up.
Be a girl. Why is
मार
this?
चुदा करे. This is how Jaya is currently miming stirring the pot. No, like this is also, if you've ever wondered why comics are horrible to each other, you've just seen this. Is in real time, you've seen, be more vulnerable, be a girl.
But don't be
Louder.
delusional. Be a girl, be more vulnerable, but like, you know, be real also. What am I supposed to say?
You are, so the idea is you're selling yourself, like it's like a one sentence summary of Jaya Singh.
Unaffordable. I said the truth. Say the truth, Ayushi.
Are you
Tell
not?
me your real elevator pitch.
That is my real elevator pitch, and delusion then delusional. Fuck it. Like I'm owning it.
Emmy.
Aspiring Phoebe Waller-Bridge. That is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. I'm going to create content and act.
Nice.
That's it. I'm
Three.
not letting you fucking Phoebe Waller-Bridge shame me anymore.
No, it's I'm
It's
you're
just
already on
being
the same
common
And
path,
sense.
so
if
it's
you
good.
already think it's delusion, then yeah, okay. So your elevator pitch was what? Sorry,
Making money is not as much
making
fun.
money is not as fun as making love, which I think is gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god, that brings us to the end of the third episode of Sunna. I'm very excited that
that was the
and that was the
doorbell.
bell. Yeah, that was the
Look
doorbell.
at the gentleman
for
opening the door.
Oh my god.
What a gentleman.
I just wanted to say thank you so much, Gia, for coming onto this podcast, and thank you for like sitting with us for an hour.
Thank you for having me, Ayushi.
Bye.
Bye.